And it is officially Marketing O'Clock here at Cypress North on this beautiful June 15th here, 2018. Today, we are going to run through all of the digital marketing news from the week, and you can follow along in our show notes. Head over to Cypress North or to marketingoclock.com, and you can see all of the links to the stories that we talk about today. First up this week, SMX Advanced. Google released a slew of retail data. First thing that they announced is that there's this really cool, kind of like a heat map for your pricing, and it's called Price Benchmarks for shopping advertisers. So you've got a product, you can see exactly where you compare, and if your price is too red, you're probably not going to do well. So keep it green and keep it clean. And then next, there's what's called a affiliate location extensions. So another whole new extension for you. And what this means is you can see where this specific product can be purchased locally. So it's taking that actual product idea and saying, hey, you can go over to pick up that scrunchie that you always wanted at Scrunchies R Us, and it's there in stock. So another really cool way to combine local with an actual product. So great for your small business. And then there's also a local catalog ad in display. So you can have all of your products in there, and you can see it up here if you're watching along with us, and see exactly what products are there, what's in stock, and it's kind of like a cool, unique thing. It reminds me a lot of a Facebook Canvas in a way, but another nice thing for local retailers. And then lastly, there's a local feed partnership program. And what this does is it says, instead of having you automate what's in stock every week, it'll tie into your POS or whatever inventory data provider that you've got, and just make sure that your scrunchie info is up to date so that people know exactly what's there at your store and aren't left without a scrunchie and just their hair down on their shoulders. So those are the 4 things to check out, all really cool new improvements for shopping.
Awesome. And then next up is bringing shopping to Instagram stories. So if you are a business or a brand, you can now put your product directly into your Instagram story. And you can do this just like how you would put a GIF or a sticker or text in the story. So it's going to come up with a little shopping bag icon, and then a customer can click on it, view more details, and either purchase that product or take a look at it. So with over 300 million people using Instagram stories a day, it's a really great way to try to get out there and get discovered. You can use hashtags, locations on stories as well to get you more reach. And then also there has been a recent survey where Instagrammers actually stated that they do look at Instagram stories specifically to keep in touch with businesses and be in the know. So again, really I think a cool feature that you should try out if you are a business. You can use a new product, feature a product in here, and see what you can do. Wait.
And they look like this.
Oh my God.
Pretty cool. She's not for sale.
Get
that out of here. All right, and some more new news here is that Facebook is trying to improve the customer service from their advertisers. And the main thing is they want to kind of cut down on inaccurate ads or just bad advertisers. If you're a bad egg, they want you out. And you can see here that you're going to ask to share feedback on an experience you had with an advertiser, and then there's going to be a scoring system, and those advertisers will be able to see their scores. So, you know, it's that old adage that doing retail business or small business is sort of like tennis, you know, that those with the best service win. And so in this case, Facebook would be the tennis court, and the ad would be the ball, and this new system would be like the tennis ump. The referee, the tennis referee, the ball spotter. Oh, maybe not that one, but something like that. But basically, it's a way to keep everybody in check and to make sure things are going well. And really interesting part of this is that you can get the amount of ads reduced if you get a bad score. And furthermore, they can ban you. So I think this is really cool. You gotta have a really good product, as again, they're all about quality these days, making sure they get those bad eggs out of there.
Up next, Twitter is taking your feedback and actually doing something with it. So they are improving user experience in 4 different ways, kind of little small improvements, but they want to try to change the way users find news, events, and stories through Twitter. This is going to roll out in the next coming weeks and months, but the 4 sections are the Explore section, which is now going to be done with topic tagging instead of by content type. the search, which is going to bring up top research search results at the top of your feed for you, which you can then click in, look at more information about it, and see what users are saying and discussing about it. And then notifications, which we have a GIF here for you, and that is basically kind of an expansion of their Happening Now, which they already released for sports fans to keep updated on games and scores. This is now going to be expanded into updates of world news, things like that. And it's also very personalized, so it's going to be breaking news on how you interact with Twitter and your interests on Twitter, so that's pretty cool. And then there's also Moments, which is a vertical swipe, which you can go through the feed, and it's going to be in a couple different timelines, so you can have tweets that you may have missed, latest news, top commentary, and even some live video feeds that you can check out. So that'll be pretty cool.
And the thing I think is the most beneficial here is really those notifications and breaking that Happening Now out. I'm a big NBA Twitter fan. Do you do any of those sports?
The sports, no.
But being able to not have to scroll through all these different tweets out there and being able to see aggregated content around a topic would be great. So let's say it's Keeping It Kardashian and you wanted to see what Cleo had done recently. You can get all that industry news or all these different takes on Cleo's activities.
Yeah, clearly not on his Instagram or Twitter feed.
But it's nice just the aggregation, so that'd be cool. And then also whatever kind of ad opportunities come out of that would be really interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and now on to our lightning round. And first up, we had the fact that direct-to-consumer brands are starting to sour on Facebook ads, maybe not after the new change, and starting to pivot back into traditional. So check it out. Everything, again, is in our show notes below.
Next up, Facebook launches Memories. Not really new content here, but instead of getting those daily notifications from them to look back on your memories, you're going to have it all in one page now, so a separate home and location that you can check out those things. Again, just trying to get people to engage with the platform.
Yeah, and it's nice it's Memories because people don't use Facebook anymore, so it's just going to be all memories. Not really, but you know. All right, next up, there was an announcement from Google, kind of in jest, about put your most awesome pages in your sitemap. That's not really a case, it was a joke. The order of what you've got in your sitemaps that you submit, your XML sitemaps, doesn't matter. Everything's fine, so don't worry about it. If you heard anything, everything's good.
Also, LinkedIn rolls out with a new carousel ad format, kind of similar to Facebook's. You get up to 10 customizable cards. This is just a great way to kind of get your brand to engage with users more, be more interactive, offer a richer experience. It also comes with standard metrics like your CTR, your click-through rate, also what leads you've generated from it, and you can even take impressions and clicks based off of separate cards in your 10 card limit there. So you can break that out, make a new ad for it, or whatever you want to do. So cool stuff.
Awesome. And then lastly here, Snapchat is opening its app to developers, and there's an API, actually 4 APIs. One API that allows a login via Snap, another that is basically like a Snap Camera API, and then another that allows you to do Bitmojis and other apps. So if you want to Bitmoji within your Tinder messaging, that is officially doable now. So you can put Bitmojis into
like that. I'm gonna lead in with this every time.
What a time to be alive, folks. And then the 4th API is the fact that you can use your public snaps to create stories. So again, this is actually really good for Snap and Snapchat in general, because it's just another way for people to be like, oh, I should probably be on Snapchat and figure it out. So that is it. And now it is up to our must-read marketing article of the week. And today's article is the ginormous Google Shopping Guide for the Beginner, parentheses, or anyone, end parentheses, by Zato Marketing, or not by Zato, on Zato Marketing, by Kirk Williams, at PPC Kirk on Twitter. And it is a great guide for shopping, and again, for beginners or for anyone. So go check it out, head over to our site, and you can see that in the show notes below. And that officially does it for today's show. It is now officially not Marketing O'Clock, but you can catch all of the content on our blog, cypressnorth.com, or in the descriptions below. And please make sure that you subscribe so that you can catch us here every Friday. Bye.
Bye.